All right. Okay, so Alibaba is a hot topic right now. Something you may not have known is just how ghetto this dude was, Jack Ma. I mean, you live in China, first off. Keep that in mind, which is probably going to be equivalent of just living in the ghettoest ghetto of America, basically, at the time. The dude worked as, go back and look, there's a documentary about it too, I haven't watched yet, but I know the basics of the story. The dude, Jack Ma, the scrappy ass little feisty, they call him Crazy Jack, because he's just like a little nut that just, he's like really dynamic and shit. He does his thing, he friggin' is just a little beast, man. He's just always in beast mode 24/7. But go back and look at the dude's story. He was making $10 a month teaching English. Or I think it was English. He was teaching something. $10 a month was his wage when he went ahead and that's what he used to be. That's like what he used to be. $10 a month earner. And now he's basically one of the richest people in the world right now. So, there you go. I don't have 100% proof that the Illuminati elites weren't just propping him up and didn't just put him in his position. But the story actually makes a lot of sense. He was actually like the first internet. He was doing some freelance work. He came to America in like 96. The deal ended up not working out. He was asked out, but he did find out about the internet in 96, which when it was getting big in America, that's like the year it actually blew up. And he took that back to China, and he took that information back there, and he went ahead and just started like the first internet company in China, and basically did what he went and lobbied with the government. I mean, that's one thing a lot of times we'll have to do that in business. You just go in there. They're not that busy, man. Like you can get in there and see your governors or whoever you need to see. And if you got money to travel to DC, you can go like talk to him and sit there and try to lobby him and try to get him to do what he did. And I know for a fact that it's possible because I know a guy who I'm related to that actually started like basically the fisheries in Alaska. There was a time when it was sort of just a free-for-all, and he actually went to DC and got off his ass and went and friggin' made shit happen and set up the fisheries, and that's why we have a sustainable fishery in America. That's the story. So, it is possible. Don't be sitting there, just like Tupac says, man, that Illuminati shit is basically, put it all aside, if it's true or not. It's like projecting power, like they're trying to take credit, even if they do exist, they're trying to take credit for a lot of shit that they didn't do. And they like to hype themselves up and make themselves seem bigger than they really are. That's just what they do. If they exist. I don't fucking know, dude. Honestly, I've done a lot of research, and it is what it is, man. There is like a secret buddy club, but we're breaking that shit up right now. Like Carl Icahn comes in there and he says, "What the fuck? You got your shithead Skull and Bones homie running this company, and he's a fucking idiot, man. What the hell is going on here?" You know what I'm saying? We're getting past that whole, if there was an Illuminati or whatever, and all those networks, because it is what you know. It's basically a network. They're basically putting a name to a bunch of rich people networking, elite, Yale and all that shit. But we're getting past that, and we're getting to where talent matters. This is where talent and creativity is going to pay off. And all that buddy, boys club fucking bullshit, man. You can miss me with that. So yeah, it's like Tupac said, man, the Illuminati is, it's like an idea they come up with to try to put on you so you never want to do shit. So you never try. You automatically just cop out on everything. And any billionaire, you're like, oh, well, the Illuminati must have got him rich and all this shit. Well, try to do it on your own. You can't really sit there and not try, because you can't just give up before you try. Why don't you try to become a billionaire and see how much work it is, and see if you can do that too? Because at the end of the day, man, it's not the Illuminati just anointing people. You have to actually start a real business that makes money and is a good idea, and it gets bigger. It's not that hard. So there you go. Jack Ma. some dude who came up from nothing, literally nothing, in China. And he is fucking billionaire right now. So that's just one story. You can probably do that too. I mean, if you're smart, I'm not going to say everyone can be a billionaire, but if you're a smart individual, you can. So become as smart as you can. Punch outside your weight. Do more than your IQ is allowing you to do. Use emotional intelligence. Take gifts and talents you have and put it all in a package, and maybe separate. Maybe you're not the best at whatever, but when you put that package together, man, it's a fucking force to be reckoned with. And everyone has skills and talents that they can take the best of what they got, put that shit together, man, and get in the game and see what happens.